Hi all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Janice. I'm just about to show you how to do saltfish filleters. And first of all, I'll show you what you need to do to the saltfish first. Sometime I will show you what the saltfish look like. Stay tuned. Saltfish, you can get it at Tesco's or anything like that, and it's called saltfish, boneless saltfish, skinless, boneless. This is saltfish, called saltfish, yeah? So what we do now, we're gonna, sometime you can leave this overnight in water and let it soak, because it's very, very salty. You can't eat it like that. Sometime I make this as well, not only in fritters, you could also make a stew up with it, because sometimes I cook it up like I would do tuna. I'll put tomato, peppers and stuff in it. But you have to thaw out the salt out of it first, because it's very, very salty. And if you get this in Tesco's for about $2 something, I forget how much I paid for it. It's £2 something I paid for it. Sorry, making a mess of it because I opened this side already. Yeah, £2 something I paid for it anyway. And you can boil it twice. What I normally do, I boil mine twice to get most of the salt out. It doesn't matter how much you boil it, salt will still contain in it. But what you need to do is boil the salt out or leave it soaking overnight in some water, and you boil it once. I got almost a pot full of water and I'm about to put the saltfish in there. So I'm just gonna put the saltfish in there like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put the saltfish in the water like that. I'm putting the saltfish in the water, and then I'm gonna boil the saltfish. I'm gonna boil it for a while, let all the salt pour out of it. So I'm just gonna boil it now. Boil the saltfish. So I'm just about to put it on gas mark 5 and let it boil up. So I'm just gonna let it come to the boil. You can see how much salt is coming from the saltfish. You see all them white things there? That's the salt boiling out of it. So I'm giving it its first boil, and then I'll give it a second boil. And then that will be enough salt come out of it, because we don't want to take all the salt away. So I can stew this up and serve it with some provision. What we call provision is like yam, potato, green banana and all those kind of things. You could stew it up, but that'll be another video. I'm going to have to do that, show you how I do it. Or you could do it with something straight up and have it with breadfruit, something called breadfruit. It more grow in the Caribbean and stuff, breadfruit. But I'm going to boil it once now, and then I'm going to boil it a second time. And I boil it for like 10 minutes each, just to get out as much salt as I can out of it, because you don't want it too salty. Guys, this is the second time I'm boiling the saltfish. So I boil it before for 10 minutes. I'm going to boil it for next 5 minutes, and that should be it. Because you want to get most of the salt out. You want it salty, but not too salty, because you still want that flavor in there. So I'm boiling it for the second time, and then I will strain the water off. And then I will piece it up very small, in small bits, so I could do the fritters with. So hi guys, I've got all my ingredients here. I've got my saltfish. I finished boiling the saltfish, so I boil it for at least 15 minutes. And then I piece them up. So this is the saltfish I need. I need baking powder. So we need to add some for my, this is saltfish fritters, remember. I have some tomatoes, some spring onions, and some onions. So I got those. I got whole tomato. I got 1 pieces of spring onion where I chopped up, and I have about half of onion. So I have a cup of flour here, but I use 1.5 cups, so I'll have to add more to this when I throw it in the bowl. Got some black pepper. Got some smoked pepper. I'll put them in there as well. Paprika. I got some people use the hot chili, but I got them finger chili. They're quite hot as well, so I've got finger chili here. So I chopped up about 5 of them small. And we don't need salt because salt is already in the saltfish. So you don't need to put salt because salt already in the saltfish. So I'm just about to season up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the saltfish and throw it in a bowl, the piece of saltfish. Then I'm going to add all of my ingredients, my tomato, my spring onion, and my tomato, my spring onion, and my saltfish. My tomato, my spring onion, and my tomato and my onion in it. Sorry, I'm always saying things wrong. Excuse me. Terrible. So I put that in there. Now I'm gonna add the finger chili. I'm gonna add that to it as well. So this is how you make saltfish fritters. I'm going to put a dash of black pepper in there, not a lot, just a dash. And then I'm going to put half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm going to put like about half a teaspoon of baking powder. So that's enough baking powder. And then, what else I'm going to add to it? I'm going to add a little bit of paprika in there. A dash of paprika in there as well. And now I'm going to add my flour, my cup of flour. And then I was thinking about adding another half a cup of flour. So half a cup, that's enough flour. So that's 1.5 cup of flour in here. And then I have just over, let me see how much mLs, about 200 mLs of water here. I would say 200, just over 200 mLs of water, but I won't use it all. I will just use some. So I'm going to do the mix now. Put the water in, pour the water in, and I mix it up. I will throw about 150 mLs in there. Just put enough water to make it come like a soft paste, So put enough water so it come really soft when you're doing it. So mix it in a softish paste, not too thick and not too soppy either. So you want it something like this because you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too soppy. So that's enough water. I will say 150 ml of water and 1.5 cup of flour, as I said. So you mix it together. Mix it so it turns like a runny kind of dough like that. And then we have to fry them. That's it. Easy peasy. So I'm just about to fry them now. So ladies and gents, I'm just about to fry the saltfish fritters. So I'm gonna pour about maybe, how many? I got 1 liter here. I'm gonna pour about half of this, a quarter of it. Quarter of a liter of a bottle of oil in here to fry them with, to fry the fritters with. And I forget to say, these fritters, sometimes people even give them to you at events, or you could have them for breakfast, you could have them for lunch, you could have them for dinner with other stuff, you could have them with anything really. So I'm just about to put them in the pan. So here we go. So I'm just going to place them. Make sure your pan is hot. So I'm just going to place them one by one in here now to cook. So that's my fritters here cooking now. My saltfish fritter, and it tastes delicious. As I said, if you go to any Caribbean do's and stuff, they give you saltfish fritters. Oops, that's gone funny then. They give you saltfish fritter if you go to any Caribbean place. Let me wash my hand 1 minute. So give them about about maybe 4 minutes on each side. Just wait till they get brown enough. So give them 4 minutes on each side. Wait till they get brown enough. Yeah, so give them, my side is wet and everything. Give them 4 minutes on each side, okay? So that's it basically. So I'll come back to you when they're done. Just fry them, and that's it. And you get your saltfish fritters. I keep on saying it. This is my saltfish fritters now. They're all ready. And what I would like to say as well, if you like a lot of salt, you don't have to boil your saltfish twice as me. You could boil it once, but make sure you boil it for at least 15 minutes. And this is the result of my my saltfish fritters. They're looking lovely. And I'm going to do some banana fritters next actually. So don't forget to leave thumbs up, subscribe, or leave comment below. Thank you and God bless. See you soon.